Hello, so guys, today I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and connect your keyboard or just set up your keyboard with your PlayStation 5. And basically, guys, I tested them all out and it works out pretty great. So I just want to say, guys, it works basically with all keyboards. Even the Apple keyboard over here, it also works with my PS5, the VX2, and the K57. And it doesn't really matter which keyboard that you have. If it has a connection like this, a USB-C or a USB port, it will basically work out. Also, guys, I'm gonna test out some couple games like Modern Warfare and GTA, Cyberpunk, and just stuff like that, guys. I'm not gonna test them all out, but I'm gonna see, for example, first for Call of Duty and go on to like GTA. So first off, I'm gonna connect out my K57. So this type of keyboard, a lot of people have them, and that's why I'm gonna show that first off. So it's pretty easy to connect actually. What you want to do is you want to connect it with the cable. So if you have a USB type, you just want to connect it to the USB port, and if you have a USB-C type, just connect it to the USB-C. And by the way, guys, I just want to mention that you have also ports on the other side. So on here we have about 2 ports that we connected with, and that's also a option, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna connect it with this USB port over here. So it's over here right now, and just connect this with my keyboard. So guys, if you connect it, you will see this icon over here. It means that it's connected successfully. So now what you want to do is you want to connect our mouse. So where is our mouse? I'm gonna connect that mouse over there. So don't mind that sock, everybody. Let's go to our PS5. So here we go. We just want to connect it on here right now. Let's go. It's quite hard with one hand, but... And also, guys, it's also always wrong if I try to connect it. And you will see this over here. Who is using this mouse, what you want to do is you want to use your controller. I don't think it will work with your keyboard. It doesn't. So let's try to use our mouse. Nope, it doesn't work. So you have to use your controller for this. So let's do Kiri for it right now. And now we can just go ahead and try it a game. And later on, I'm going to show you how you can connect it also with a keyboard like this. All right, just let's go. So there's something important that I want to tell you guys, that you cannot use this on your home screen. So it doesn't work on your home screen. It doesn't matter which key that you press, it just doesn't work. So you can also try it out on like the quick menu, but it also doesn't work on there. So like you see, you can try it out for yourself, but unfortunately it doesn't. So let's start off our game. By the way, guys, remember, this is quite important. If you want to play with your keyboard, you also want to make sure that it's selected on your keyboard. And what do I mean with that? You want to go to the settings of your game. So first off, you're going to keep using your controller. And then you want to go over to settings. And that was a quick menu. You just want to click on options. So now on here, you want to go over to general, controller, or wherever it actually is. And you want to select your keyboard and mouse like you see over here. And this is also on games like Minecraft. Yes, guys, you can even use this on Minecraft and stuff like that. I tested it out and it does actually work. It's pretty great. So now let's use our keyboard and mouse. It's selected like you see. Now what we're going to do is let's just go ahead and see if the mouse works. It actually does, if you see that, guys. It's kind of looking like a bit slow. The reason why is my sensitivity is a bit low. So like you see, let's get this a bit higher. And like you see, guys, and just stuff like that. You can even test it out, and let's use our keyboard. You cannot use it right now, but let's see over here, advanced. We have a lot more options. Let's go down. You can even go to some other things like here, movement, and do stuff like that. And on here you can select the keys. So basically I'm gonna test out the game. Let's go. And guys, while it's taking like forever to find a lobby, and finally we found one, I just want to tell you that it's quite weird that my keyboard is standing like this and my mouse is like here. But let's go. And by the way guys, if you please could like and subscribe though, thank you so much. So let's test out. And basically guys, if you wonder what this is my Elgato game capture. And this is how I can record videos and stuff like that, the whole screen. And let's test out with my mouse.
Check your gear and weapons.
So like you see guys, it actually does work. And like you see, we have also the keys. And also guys, if you want proof that this is actually PlayStation 5, here we go.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Like you see, this is actually PlayStation 5 itself. And yeah, it's pretty much okay. But also guys, if you try this, like with your PlayStation controller, it doesn't work. You have to go back to settings, and then you just want to go back to options, and on here you want to select on controller. And like you see guys, you cannot do that right now, basically because you have it, like you actually started off a game basically, and that doesn't work like that. You want to go back out, and once you back out you can just start it back again. So yeah, that's basically it on here. Let's go back. And so guys, I basically disconnected my keyboard, and now I'm gonna try out a other keyboard like this one over here, and don't ask me why it's on the ground. So let's go. And basically this keyboard over here is the VX2. I will leave a affiliate link in the description down below if I don't forget it guys, and if I do, you can just remind me where I bought this. So what I'm gonna show is, I'm gonna show you how you can connect this. This is a little bit different, but this is actually a better way how you can just play. The reason why is you don't have to get these cables and stuff like that. You can actually do it without any cables, so it's pretty cool. So what you want to do is you just want to go to the side for the VX2 and just turn it on, and then it will just look like this. And now you will need something. Where did I leave it? I need to find it again. So it's over here, and you will get this if you buy that. And let's connect it. So guys, it's basically connected, and let's try it out. First off, I need to turn it on, and basically the battery is already gone almost. Let's do it. And like you see, the battery is almost gone, but it does work. Like you see. And it's quite cool. You have also a joystick that also works. And the battery is gone again. So I need to charge this one. But basically, if you also want to connect a mouse, it's really simple to do it. Basically, you can connect it if you have like a USB-C port or a USB port. Like you see, here's the USB-C, if you can see that guys. And the other side we have the USB port. Here you go. Now you can just go ahead and play your game. And sadly, it's just the battery is dead. I need to charge this one. But yeah, that's basically it guys for this video. But I'm gonna test also some other games. And also guys, I don't really want to test this one out because I'm pretty sure that no one will try to use a Apple keyboard. So let me try out some other games like Grand Theft Auto 5. Let's go. And basically, before I do that, I just want to tell you, if your battery goes out on keyboards like these that work on batteries, because I like keyboards that work on batteries. The number one reason is I don't really like cables like here on my desk. And now I have a lot of them because I need them for my videos right now, like you see. But If the batteries run out, what you simply do is you just connect it with your PS5 and your keyboard. So disc out. Let's get this one out. And let's get our other disc in. Let's go for GTA 5. Was it right? I don't even know. Let's just go ahead and do it. By the way, a cool feature that I want to mention, if you have a little joystick like this, you can basically just move around on the home screen. That's pretty cool. But if you have a regular keyboard like this, it won't work like that. And by the way, guys, and it just loaded up like a matter of seconds, guys. The PS5 is really fast. So I just want to say that on, like, if you wanted me guys to test it on other games, if you have some recommendations and stuff like that, you can just leave that in a comment down below and which game that I can test it on the PS5. So let's just go ahead and test it out. So basically what you want to do is you want to go over to the settings option and then go over to settings and see if you have that option. You basically don't have that option on here. So I'm gonna go back and tell you guys if it has this feature that you can use your keyboard on GTA 5. So let's go. So guys, I looked through the settings and it doesn't work. So that's pretty disappointing maybe for some of you guys, but if you have some other recommendations that I can test it out with, like some other games and stuff like that, you can just leave a comment down below and I will test them out. And also guys, I would not really recommend you guys to use a keyboard and mouse in games like Call of Duty and stuff like that. The reason why is you have a bigger advantage over people. Like if you have a keyboard and mouse, it's basically a bigger advantage, like, to be honest. Like you can do a lot more stuff with this than just a little controller. But I love this controller from the PS5. And here is the Xbox Series controller, and yeah, it's basically nothing new. I just like the grip on the knee controller on the Xbox, but the PS5, to be honest, is the best controller right now, like the adaptive triggers and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I want to tell you. So if there are some other games, you can just leave them in comments down below, like that I can test them out. And I'm gonna basically end the video right over here. This is how you can connect your keyboard or mini keyboard with your PS5. So if you want some other videos, you can just also leave them in comments down below, and subscribe, like, and you can follow me at Twitter and Instagram. Goodbye, guys.